beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. This is Brave Budgets. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Y'all, it's been almost 2 weeks, I think, since I recorded a video. One, as many of you know, I had to go to North Carolina for my cousin's graduation, and everything went good. I took my mom down her puppy. The trip was good, even though I was going by myself. Saturday we went to his dinner. It was a little small gathering, maybe 40 people, maybe somewhere around there. And everything was fine. Sunday, I'm like, okay, I leave Monday, so I'm just gonna relax here. I'm not doing anything today. Nothing out of the ordinary. And then I woke up Monday with a scratchy throat, and I'm like, and a cough. I'm like, maybe, it's because I slept under the fan. Sometimes that does that to me when I sleep under the fan. So I'm on the way home, and I have this pounding headache, and I'm talking to my best friend. I'm like, oh my God, my head is pounding. So I had stopped at a rest stop to use the bathroom in Virginia, and so I took some medicine. Headache went away. Further into my drive, now my nose is starting to get a little stuffy. Just the one nostril. I'm just like, well, maybe it's just the change in atmosphere, because going from North Carolina and further, north is the atmosphere is a little different. So I'm thinking maybe it's just the allergies or whatever. Excuse me. So the further I get, my body starts to ache, and I'm like, oh my God, like it's aching to where I don't even want nothing touching me at this moment. And I am in this car, and the ride ended up being probably about 10 hours because traffic ended up being crazy. So I said all that to say, your girl is sick. I got home Monday night around 11, and I went to bed. As soon as I got home, I didn't shower. I didn't do anything. I just laid down. Like, I didn't even come up to my bed. Jay blew up the air mattress in the living room. Like, I couldn't even make it up to my bed. He had me some pajamas downstairs, and I put on those pajamas, and I laid down, and your girl was asleep. That's just how bad I felt. And I had like a little low-grade fever. And so, Tuesday I woke up, and I'm like, I felt horrible. So I told my husband, I said, I think I'm calling out today. So I called out. He went and bought me some Theraflu to help, because I was aching, and Theraflu helps with the sneezing, the coughing, the aching. The sore throat had gone away, and all of that. So he bought me some Theraflu for me to drink, and so I basically drank some, and I was in bed the whole day Tuesday. And yesterday I attempted to go to work. I was there for about 3.5 hours, and I came home. So today is Thursday, and I am going to work today. I do feel about 60% better. If you can't tell, there's a little more pep in my voice. But your girl's sick. So I just wanted to let you guys know how my weekend went. But let's go ahead and jump into this budgeting here that you guys are here for. But all right, so my check this pay was $1,266.76. Now we have been giving a $40 bonus on our check, but I actually think this is our final one, because when I preview my check, I don't see it up there anymore. So that's why it's a little bit more than usual, just a little bit. All right, the light bill this pay was $83.08. Netflix is $16.54, and I hope this pen doesn't skip. It writes good, but These Papermate ones, they skip more than the other ones that I have, but they write good. It's just when they're not, they write good when they're not skipping. Okay, $6.53 for CBS. Discovery Plus, $5.33. So you guys, I ended up for my insurance. I know you guys saw in the last budget with me video that I took out the money for my car insurance. Okay, water is gonna be $47.10. Y'all, I canceled that insurance, that car insurance and my renter's insurance, and I went back to Progressive. So I ended up having to go into my savings and use some money out of there. This Affirm is $11.66. This is $20.55. This is $37. Cause I went back to Progressive. I had an old bill with them that a while ago that I just didn't pay when I switched. So I ended up paying that off, and then I got new insurance because Liberty Mutual went up on my car insurance. My car insurance was $140. I was paying $147.25 a month, and then it went up to $189 or $188 and some change, and nothing's changed. Like, I'm just like, what in the heck? Like, so it went up like over $400 for the year, and I'm like, why? You know? And so I went shopping around, and with Progressive, stop, mama. Sorry, Nyla's in here. With Progressive, it was, I think altogether it was $110.65, I believe. So that's with the car insurance and with renters. My car insurance is like $95 and some change a month, and my renters is like $15.30 something. So I'm like, it's cheaper for the 6 months. Even if we was to combine those totals for the year, it's still cheaper. Y'all, I switched. So going forward, starting next month, my total for insurance will change. And when you see my savings, you'll see that I did have to use some of my savings. But yeah, your girl, in this time now, like, I'm trying to cut expenses because gas is already high out the yin yang, okay? And no, I'm not $400 something for the year. Like, nothing's changed. No accidents, no tickets, no nothing. Nothing changed. And I expected it maybe to rise a couple dollars, but $41, $42 a month, like, I can't afford that. I can afford it, but I can't afford that. Like, not in this economy. I can't. Now let's go ahead and add these totals up. All right, so my total is $267.48, and I'm just gonna cross-reference that. Yes. Okay, and the reason why you see these two here is the same. I actually have already paid off this Klarna, but I paid it off early with my, oh my God, Nyla, stop, baby. Oh my God, she's into everything in here, y'all. I'm sorry if you hear her. Just ignore her. Ever since I've been sick, she's been like connected to my hip. So, I went ahead and paid this off. This was the money that was supposed to be to make the last payment. So instead, instead of this being 20, I think 68 or something like that, I just made it 20.55 to match this because I am going to pay off this Afterpay this pay instead of next check, this is going to get paid off. So I just doubled up that payment so I can pay it off as soon as possible. My Mr. and Mrs. fund is lower than it was last month, and that is because I have been trying to tackle these paying off these things. So that is why trying to tackle this debt. So the Mr. and Mrs. fund is doing that because most of these Klarnas and Afterpays that I have is family oriented, is for us. So yeah, that is why you see that double payment there. So we're gonna put $267.48, and we're gonna subtract that from $1266.76, which would give us $999.28 left. Okay, as you know, I'm gonna slide the $9.99 down and leave the 28 cents. The 28 cents I just leave into my bill fund, my bill account, and that's because sometimes like there may be something that comes out where I need a few extra cents or something. It's just there in case I need it. Gas, we're doing $60 again this pay. Spending is getting 50. Grocery is getting 50, which I have to go ahead and put in there because I did order grocery last night. Okay, so that's $160. So we're gonna take $9.99 minus $160 is $8.39. All right, so let's move up here and work on our sinking funds and our challenges. So we're actually doing $450. We're doing $450 in our challenges instead of $428. So $450 in our challenges this pay. And let's go ahead and fill these in, and then we'll see how much we have left. For savings, I do have, I'm putting this in here, but I do have to remove like $30, I think. I don't know, but I'm going to, I'll figure it out, but I am going to figure out how much I'm putting in here, and then it'll just replace whatever was taken out. All right, so tolls. Tolls is getting $5. And I'm sorry, guys. I know this is a chatty one. You know, sometimes I like to talk to you guys. House is getting 10. Let you guys know what's going on. Medical is getting 10. Technology is getting 5. And y'all, I'm so upset because my medical envelope is empty now because I had to pay to get tested. Sucks, right? $10 for YouTube. $10 for outings, $10 for Nyla, $5 for gifts, $10 for car maintenance, $5 for Shania. Okay, beauty is getting 10, Jay is getting 25, vacation is getting 25. Okay. Go ahead. You can go ahead. She's looking at the door like, can I go out? Go ahead. You didn't push it open far enough. You can do it. All right. So Mr. and Mrs. is actually getting $164. And that's because I got a couple things I want to take care of again. Taxes is getting $5. And I believe this is $80. All right, so if I did my calculations correct, subtract $450, this should be $389. So let's take a look and see. Okay, so $389. So let's go ahead and do one last calculation and get this total. It should be $839 that I end with to make it a 0. base budget. Let's recalculate that. All right, if you can see that, that's $839. So that means we have a zero base budget. So thank you guys for listening to my my little rant and joining me here on my budget with me. Thank you guys so much for all your continued support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.